Here we go, back with another episode. Break it down with the grinder, me and my boy Sky King BJJ. Today we're gonna break down the UFC 288 card going down this week in New York, New Jersey. We got Aljamain Funk Master Sterling, the reigning defending champion, versus Triple C or the Messenger Cejudo, coming back after 3 years off, coming back trying to reclaim his throne. So first, guys, we're gonna do a little different today. You see us on the mats. We're gonna break down the main card. We're gonna break down the three first fights on the main card real quick. We'll give you the odds, tell you who we're gonna think are gonna win, and then we'll do something different today. Today, we're gonna do the co-main and main event breakdown. We're gonna break down the co-main event and main event live. So we're gonna show you guys physically how it's gonna look possibly in the fight this weekend, okay? So first, guys, let's start off with the main card. We have the first fight. It's gonna be Kron Gracie, guys. He's gonna be coming back after a 3.5 year layoff to fight Charles Jourdain. The current odds we have for this fight is Kron Gracie plus 152, Charles Air Jourdain, the favorite, minus 177. Okay, guys, for this fight, Kron Gracie, you hear the last name Gracie, highly touted jiu-jitsu player, coming back again off of a 4-year layoff. I believe his record is 5-1. His last fight was to Cub Swanson. He lost to decision. He wasn't able to get the takedown. So far in the UFC, he's 1-1, win over Alex Caceres and a loss to Cub Swanson. We have Charles Jourdain. He's 4-4. He's on a 2-fight losing streak right now. Last loss to Nathaniel Wood. So this fight here, striker versus grappler, we have, again, Gracie looking for that jiu-jitsu game. Charles Air Jourdain looking for the strikes in the air, looking for the flying knee, jumping kicks, switch knees, anything he could do standing. So that's my take on that fight. And on my fight, my pick, I'm gonna aim towards the underdog, Kron Gracie. I think he gets the takedown, I think he gets the back, I think he gets full mount, some type of dominant position, and he gets a submission. So if you wanna place bets, place the bet on Kron Gracie by submission, and that's my take on the fight. Sky King, what's your take?
Yeah, man. So layoff for Kron Gracie. You can make a lot of improvements in 3.5 years, but also too, it's hard to make up for the lost time in the cage. Not necessarily always ring rust, but Charles Jourdain been more active. He's probably going to be able to find his mark, find his flow. So I think it's kind of a dog or pass situation here. It's a safe bet if you want. I think Charles Jourdain probably gonna, like I said, he'd be more comfortable in there. But again, never know what Kron Gracie might be bringing to the table. Lots of time to work on that submission game, work the MMA aspects, and bring something new to the table this weekend.
Yes, sir. So that's our first pick. We both agree on that. We're gonna go dog or pass. We're picking Kron Gracie to win, okay? And I pick him to win by submission. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go right to the next fight. We have Movsar Evloev versus Diego Lopez. Originally, it was supposed to be Bryce Thug Nasty Mitchell on this card. He was supposed to fight, I believe, JSP, Jonathan Pierce. Jonathan Pierce pulls out, Movsar steps in, Bryce Mitchell pulls out, Diego Lopez steps in. That's just how the game goes, guys. The show keeps going on. So we have 16-0 Movsar versus 21-5 Diego Lopez. He took it on 5 days notice. Don't know how good his gas tank's gonna be. He's a long striker, but Movsar's a Russian. He's gonna come well-rounded, he's gonna come physical, and again, he's on an upward trajectory, just like an Ilia Topuria. Both undefeated young prospects looking to become that new guard, I think. So that's my pick in that fight. Movsar proves that he's a top prospect, and he gets recognized as another Ilia Topuria. That's my take on that fight.
Yeah, man, agreed on this one. Evloev, he's been a little bit, he's got the experience against like the bigger name opponents. Lopez taking it on, both guys really taking the fight on short notice, but like shorter notice for Lopez. I think both guys staying ready, and Lopez can provide maybe some interesting challenges, but I'm gonna take the guy who's been in there with the higher ranked opponents. I think Evloev takes this one.
And the odds for that fight isn't currently out just because the fight just got made on short notice. But I'm expecting, obviously, Evloev to be a huge favorite. So just maybe look at the prop bets once that comes out, probably Friday or Saturday. But anyway, guys, we're gonna go right to the feature bout. We have Jessica Andrade, obviously the highly touted vet. I believe she is 34-10 or 24-10. She has a ton of fights, guys. She has plenty of fights. Then we have Yan. She's 15-3, I believe. Last fight she won against Marina Rodriguez. She actually lost a split decision to Marina Rodriguez in a close fight. Her last fight she beat Mackenzie Dern, a highly jiu-jitsu black belt right there. And then we have Jessica Andrade just coming off a loss to Erin Blanchfield by rear naked choke. Okay, guys, we all know what Jessica Andrade's gonna come out with. She's gonna come out aggressive, trying to close the distance. She wasn't able to do that her last fight. She got touched up a lot. So I'm expecting Yan to come out with that same game plan, trying to keep her distance. We all last seen Yan, though, get smashed by Carla Esparza from that crucifix position. But since then, she earned her blue belt. She's not a white belt anymore. Again, she fought a highly grappler her last fight, so I'm sure she's gonna be ready. She's been training hard. Right now, the current odds for that Yan as a plus 170 underdog, and we have Jessica Andrade as a minus 200 favorite. So the odds actually aren't too far away, but if you catch Yan as an underdog, why not? I'm gonna smash that underdog money on Yan. What do you think about that fight, Sky?
Yeah, it's an interesting fight. You know, I want to see what adjustments both girls make coming into this fight. You know, Andrade, like you said, she's kind of the powerhouse. She has the slam victory over Thug Rose, you know, a few years back. She had the standing head and arm choke not that long ago as well. So she's just got that bully style. I think if she can work Yan up against the cage, we can maybe see something like that, some kind of big slam or big like standing submission or maybe big power punches. Not sure, but I think, yeah, Yan's probably going to look to stick and move, stay long, use her striking, and I think she can definitely pick apart Jessica Andrade if she can do that. So,
Okay, guys, so we're taking the dog odds in that fight. Both of our picks so far are the same. We all have the three first fights as the same decisions, guys. So here we go now. We're going to go right into the co-main event. We have Gilbert Burns versus Bilal Muhammad. Gilbert Burns currently is minus 125 favorite. Bilal Muhammad, 105. Okay, guys, we're going to break this down a little different now. We're going to give you guys a live look. How do we expect the fight to go? We're going to have my man Sky King right here. He's going to show you guys what he expects to go down this weekend. So look.
All right, yeah, so Muhammad and Burns, you got two guys who, like, if you had to call their base anything, I'd say their base is both going to be in grappling. You got wrestler versus jiu-jitsu, though. And striking-wise, I think we're actually going to see a lot of this fight play out on the feet, because I think the submission threat from Burns is going to make Bilal have to work to set up his takedowns. But at the same time, I don't really see Gilbert Burns taking Bilal Muhammad down. I think the way this fight's going to look, Bilal's going to look to try to pressure Gilbert. Last fight against Sean Brady, he was doing an excellent job kind of pressuring Brady to the fence and using his straight punches to land shots. Obviously, you got the TKO finish there. So the way I see the fight going, let's make sure we got the yellow in the camera. That's going to be the cage wall. If I'm Bilal Muhammad, I want to try to control the center. I want to work straight punches, lots of feints, mix in the level changes, ones, twos, jabs and crosses, 1-2-1, same as when he fought Sean Brady. Eventually, if he can get Gilbert Burns into that danger zone by the cage wall, and he feels comfortable, I think he's going to look to shoot, boom. He can start to grapple, chain things together. He can't let Gilbert get to a dominant position in the grappling department, because obviously Gilbert Burns will snatch your neck, he'll snatch your arm. World champion in jiu-jitsu. As for Gilbert Burns, if he's going to be getting pressured by Bilal Muhammad, I think he's going to look to counter the straight punches with that big, that left hook. He's got a nice right hand as well. So I think he's going to try to circle, boom, there's the left hook, boom, circle, boom, right hand, circle, boom, kind of sprawling brawl type stuff, you know. If he misses the punch and Bilal enters him to shoot, boom, so he misses, boom, and now he's in. I think he's going to look, boom, big, heavy, create space, big punches off the break, maybe the knees up the middle, or he's going to look to start to work, get off the takedown, that choke game. Remember, not Nate Diaz, but look it up, at Sky King BJJ, try to choke like Nate Diaz. Gilbert Burns is the same way. Super good jiu-jitsu, world championship level. As far as predictions are concerned, Gilbert Burns been more active. I think you were saying he's been dropped, what, 7 times? Yeah, that's really suspect, man. If you're staying active and you've been dropped like that, that can't be super healthy. And Bilal Muhammad showing the striking improvements. Who knows what he brings to the table? I like his chances in this fight though to touch up Gilbert Burns, pressure him. Whether he takes it all 3 rounds or 5 rounds, actually, it's a 5-round fight. Whether he takes it all 5 rounds or gets it finished, I'm leaning towards Bilal Muhammad.
Yes, sir. Me too. I'm leaning towards Bilal Muhammad. He's underdog right now. I actually placed my bet from last week because I didn't know if the odds were going to change. So right now, he's actually still the underdog. So if you want to cash that money, make sure you cash Bilal Muhammad. I think he'll be the more durable fighter. He's going to be more the healthier fighter, not cut weight too much in the past 3 months. So I'm going towards Bilal Muhammad. But anyways, guys, we're going to go towards now the main event. Again, we have Aljamain Sterling, the reigning defending champion, representing Jamaica. So you know what that means. My heart going towards Aljamain Sterling. But we have also Triple C, Olympic champion, former 2-division champion. So my mind's going towards there. But anyways, guys, I'm going to break down the quick scenario of the fight. This is a fight, so anything can happen. So I'm going to show you guys what can possibly happen. What do each guy want to do to incorporate a game. So first, guys, I'm going to incorporate, guys. I'm going to show you guys, I'm Aljamain Sterling right now, Funk Master. I'm going to show you what he's going to do. Obviously, he's going to be the longer, bigger guy. So he's going to try to keep his distance. He's going to try to use fast kicks, side kicks, right? Quick leg kicks, quick punches, and keeping his distance, right? With that, he's going to either force Cejudo to the cage to transition, use his punches, transition to his clinch position. Once he gets there, he's going to start running that single leg. Run his single leg, expose the back, and right to his backpack. And then look for his rear naked choke. That's one scenario Aljamain Sterling's going to look for, guys. So if he could get Cejudo going backwards, he's going to look to clinch and work to the back. That's option 1 for Sterling. Option 2, Cejudo's not going to go backwards. He's going to circle more. So now, Aljamain Sterling is not going to feel comfortable. He's going to have to just stay the distance, use his striking like he did against Pedro Munoz. He's going to just have to, boom, high volume, boom, boom, high volume, boom, keep him away, boom, boom, boom. So those are his 2 options, guys. He's going to be able to go to the cage, incorporate his grappling, or option 2, see if he can stay at distance and try to use his length and pick him apart. Okay, now let's transition now to the messenger, Triple C. What is he gonna do now? How can he win this fight? Okay, so we need to stop the movement of Aljamain Sterling. That's number 1. How can we do that? It's by chopping the legs. Last time we saw Cejudo fight, he fought Dominic Cruz, who obviously is a great mover, right? So he's gonna be moving wherever. Number 1, Cejudo's gonna be light on his feet. Light on his feet, all right? Yeah, he's gonna cut him off. He moves to his left, he's not gonna follow him. He's gonna cut him off. Once he cuts Sterling off, he's gonna look to chop that leg. Chopping that leg is gonna cause Sterling to slow down. Hard to put weight on that leg to shoot. Hard to put power. Right, so that's one option. Or maybe Aljamain Sterling just spamming buttons like he did against Piran. He's throwing a lot of kicks to the body. Right, boom. Maybe we see Cejudo try to throw a kick to the body. Look for a counter, maybe. That's another option. Okay, another option, maybe Sterling pushing Cejudo backwards now towards the cage. And Cejudo look for that knee. Maybe Cejudo look for that knee, knowing that a shot's coming, just like how Sterling got knocked out by Marlon Moraes. So those are gonna be, guys, the 2 ways Aljamain Sterling can win and how Henry Cejudo can win. Don't know what's gonna happen, but those are probably gonna be scenarios, guys. Those are gonna be what each fighter is gonna be looking for, guys. And on that fight, actually the odds are pretty much even. Right now it's -112 Cejudo, -104 Aljamain Sterling, so it's pretty much even money, guys. As weigh-ins come, I believe the odds are gonna change depending on how these guys' physique looks and how they look standing face to face with each other. So again, it's hard to pick right now. I'm 50-50. But guys, I'll keep you guys updated. Make sure, guys, too, you follow me on Twitter at The Grinder MMA. I'm trying to post my live bets on there, guys. And yeah, watch 288. Maybe we go live this week and watch the fights, you know. But anyway, follow my boy Sky King BJJ. Subscribe to our channels, like, share, and comment, guys. And let's get it going. Os.